G'day champions, I'm Jax, this is J&D Creations, and today we're going to be entering the Custom Creations Mallet Challenge. I've got my timber picked out, we've done a little bit of resin pouring already, but you guys have seen that before. So I figured in this video, I'm just going to show you how I put the mallet together. And then I'm going to try something a little bit crazy that's inspired by Blacktail Studios mallets. Blacktail Studios is like this massive woodworking channel. If you haven't checked it out already, you should probably do yourself a favor and have a look. Tell him that I sent you so he gives my channel some love too. All right, let's try and make a mallet. this is exactly why I don't like that buffing wheel. I'm never gonna get that all out. Well, the shop looks like a bomb's gone off in it, but in one day, we managed to complete a piece. I think that might almost be a J&D first, eh? A project in a day? That does not happen very often. I'm really impressed with how this one turned out. Beautiful West Australian Jarrah burl with hints of apple candy green all through it. Rosewood down the center with a beautiful change from a light brown into a reddy brown. 2 jamtail wedges holding in a camphor laurel handle with a nice brass tunnel at the end. With the finger cut out and the thumb cut out, which really adds some serious control when you're using this mallet, just by slipping your fingers in there like that. Now I know there may be a few comments going, well, you know, when you really smack something, you're gonna damage the tip of your fingers. This mallet is not intended for smashing the absolute crap out of things. I designed this as a detail mallet. You get a lot more control by having your fingers in those slots, and it's for very fine chisel work where you just need light taps. You can't even feel that on your fingers. You may have also noticed that I positioned the handle towards the back of the mallet. There were 2 reasons for that. I felt like you had a lot more control with the handle at the back, and I needed the room for my finger because, as you can see, if the handle was in the center, it would be poking out the front. In order to finish this piece off, you saw me first soak it in 100% pure mineral spirits, and I did that because Jarrah burl is extremely porous, so I wanted to make sure the finish got into every single nook and cranny that it could. Then I let that drain, wiped it off, and then I hit it with the Kustom Creations high-speed polish. Step 1 and then step 2. And that has given this piece ridiculous shine considering I only sanded up to 180 grit. When you've got resin in a piece and you only sand it to 180 grit and it still looks this good, you know you're using quality finishes. You can pick yourself up some high-speed polish from the Kustom Creations website, and there's a link down below. And if you use my code J&D, you're bound to get a nice little discount off that as well. Now, the design behind this mallet comes from one I saw created from Blacktail Studios. So if you haven't heard of Blacktail Studios, head on over and check out their channel. His had the thumb groove, but not the finger groove, and I'm really glad that I added that in because it adds a whole nother level of control to the mallet. But as I said at the start, I created this piece for the Kustom Creations Mallet Challenge, which you can search up by checking out the hashtag Kustom Grit Mallet Challenge on Instagram and Facebook. I believe entries have to be submitted by August 5th, so I need to get the pictures sent off to the judges, although Mike from Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff is a judge, so I don't think I'm going to win no matter how good this thing came out. Can I call for a new judge panel? But we'll see how we go. I'm sure this shine has really got to get us ranking somewhere in the top 3, I reckon. If you guys like this video, it'd be fantastic if you could give it a like and a share. And if you want to support what I'm doing here on J&D Creations, in the description down below, there's a link to my Patreon page. If you subscribe there, you can unlock a bunch of added benefits, and all the support goes into continuing to create these videos. Look after yourself, champions, stay safe, and until next time, I will see you later.